Good morning, everybody. This is Davey. This is Marie. This is the New Trader channel. We are day traders. We basically gonna be looking around the market and see what opportunity we find to trade. So, Marie, how are you doing today?
I am doing great. Beautiful sun. The warnings are done, and we survived the winter.
Yeah. Well, the winter haven't been done.
The
It's not done yet. It's like
No.
I like your
No.
celebration because it's nice outside. It's like
Oh, it's
it's
beautiful.
like if we complain now, ooh, we have snow, but the temperature is like +1, -1,
Beautiful.
+2. So it's
I was
very
looking
nice.
for a rainbow, but I guess it doesn't happen in the snow. Haha.
Yeah, you're funny.
No, it was raining and it was
Yeah.
snowing and beautiful sun. So
Yeah, definitely. So yeah. Today we have PPI. We had PPI coming out, and PPI came a little bit more spicy. It's a little bit mixed because one of the number came a little bit better, and the other came a little bit worse. So the actual PPI month to month is 4.0 instead of zero point 0.3 instead of 3. So it's point zero, like it's 3 instead of it's 4 instead of 3. The
okay.
expectation was for 3. So and yeah, that's no good. The PPI is uh, price price producer index. So basically, what that's saying is like if it's costing more or if it's costing less for companies to produce the goods that they are selling, the actual production is it more costly? Is it less costly? So if production is more costly because the whoever is the manufacturer or whatever doesn't have a choice than to transfer that cost to the customer, that will be read as a inflationary. It is a inflationary data, so and that will for sure impact the Fed decision at some point if those numbers go out of the chart by too much. Like let's say if it's too expensive, well, the companies doesn't have another choice than to transfer this cost to the actual customer, and yeah, the customer expending more money means inflation going higher. So yeah, it's not just that, but that's the
That's a big.
important number we have today that came out this morning at 8:30. So, Mary, the list seems to be quite big. The market is reacting a little bit negative toward this data coming out. If we
Mm-hmm.
can see a spike, it's already pulling back down from this 608 something there. So yeah, what are you looking at? Like basically, if you look at SPY, what is your take on SPY?
Well, like you said, right? It's got some weakness for sure today. If we're looking, and we shouldn't look at the tape because we know it's an index, but it's definitely a little heavy to the bid. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take a little sip.
Winter things.
Yeah, the winter, the winter. Right now, it's reacting with the VWAP. It's reacting with the 50 EMA. It's under the 200. It does look weak. If I'm looking at it, it looks like. But is it going to pull back up? It found the bottom at the pre-market at 605, 57, 50. So it's a little hard to say, but yes, it does look very weak. If we're looking at the list, there's not a whole lot of green there,
Yeah, watch
right?
it's pretty
So,
red,
it's not a
red
lot of green.
everywhere. So
Absolutely. So we'll have to see what SPY has as. But it seems like it wants to go. If we're looking again, at the tape, it could go through the 605.
yeah,
We'll
definitely.
see.
Yeah, like I understand that yesterday the day was like SPY was very strong. Like this thing barely pulled back. Like it took a little pullback here, then moved sideways for a little bit, but like it just kept pumping up a little bit with a lot of consistency. I would say that would be the
Mm-hmm.
word to use. Consistency.
Agreed.
This push up is very consistent, and my concern is like I was hearing in Bloomberg at some point that a lady yesterday saying like is there that much money aside for really pushing those prices way higher? Like I mean, like we know that certain firms are accumulating like is their all time high as cash, but as liquidity that they are having.
Mm-hmm.
But the same way, it's like wouldn't many people be seeing this as a way over price, a way over value? You hear those things. It's just like uh, I will say like what you need for this to break all time high. Well, you need a bunch of transactions. Uh, that means volume. A lot of people thinking that this can really go even higher. So yeah, let's see. Basically, what I'm trying to say, is this still gonna be pulling back, or is this the major pullback for today? Let's see. During the VWAP, during the pre-market, we have been pretty much allergic to the VWAP, or we have been trying to go to the VWAP, but then going back down.
Exactly.
So yeah,
But now interacting with the 50, so we'll see what it's going to do. But you're right, it is.
rejecting
I
the
agree.
VWAP. Yeah. So for a SPY, I will be looking bearish for now. In like before the open, it would be good that we look again as we normally do. Yeah, if you want to say anything, this is the
Nope,
time. If
and
not,
we're
we can
good. I
pass to the
think that
next.
we should be, exactly. I think that we'll look at it, like you said, when it's closer to the market again and revisit. Okay, so the first one that we've got at the moment that just got passed was NVIDIA. So NVIDIA is on the number one this morning.
Like, sorry for interrupting. If possible, let's try to say the actual sizes. You remember that yesterday I was mentioning that. If
So-
you're okay with that, I
Oh,
will appreciate it.
absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Davey. So when we're looking at NVIDIA, the biggest size to the bid at the moment that's close is 137. So when we're looking at 137, and I am going to just read.
Yeah, we have 57 in INET, and we have 100 on ARCA.
Correct. So those two together seems to be the biggest one to the bid. There's 136 that's got 93, and 135 is quite heavy. At 135 is 242, and 242 is in ARCA. So at 135. So if we're looking at INET, there's nothing that would be able to get tapped on that one. So the tape is definitely heavier to the bid, talking to your pullback that you were talking to earlier. So
Do you see that the offer, the 3848, have 250 on ARCA? It's like only 10 on INET.
correct.
Fine.
INET seems to be very weak, right? So it's 138.
23 on INET.
138.48, and then there's at 141, 131. There's not, like I said, but the biggest one is at 145. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
At 557.
That's if we manage to go bullish again. Like yesterday, we were not able to trade above 141. Not even like 140 was 140. We went up to 140.17. So 140 was my shorting point if I was going to short it, but yeah, we didn't even test it. So this is maybe not looking that
140
good.
and 150 are the biggest ones. So I'm going to put that there because that's what our job is, to identify the largest. So 150 and 145. 150 is at 696, so that's quite heavy. But then, yeah, there's
What do you have at 140?
at 140. I've got let me get. Did I say no? It's 150.
Okay.
150. I've got 696.
Yeah.
That's 150.
That I'm not taking it. It's too far.
I've put it in way, but because 150, we were trading that.
We haven't traded that in a long time.
150 was I thought.
I think it was around November 3rd, November 5th.
21st. November 21st.
Oh yeah, after the earnings. Yeah, in the earnings, I remember.
Correct.
That. Yeah.
And it crossed
Yeah.
it.
Totally.
So, right now though, the market is quite weak, but we know when they rebalance, they can rebalance solid.
Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely.
So right now, NVIDIA is under the VWAP. If we're looking in the 1 minute, if we're looking in the, I'm gonna go there at the 30. Um,
I see a lot of weakness in these
hmm.
names. I mean, like,
But it's found the bottom right there at 137, right? So 137.50 was it that I put it on?
yeah,
Very close,
it
right?
weak the
So,
137.50, like,
hmm, so 137.50 we know that's a level for NVIDIA. So, uh, uh, is it going to go through 137.50? If I'm looking at, there's 137, right? That could pull it there. It's not a whole, it's not very heavy. So we can see, we'll see what NVIDIA can do, right? So I do see the stock as displaying weakness, but the tape seems to be telling me that it wants to pull back up. So we'll see.
cool. Yeah, like, just to clarify what I'm looking at, uh, this is looking short to me. And the best entry I can sense for that short is at around 138.40. 138.40, 138.50. I don't see this trading above there, but we will see. It's very early yet. That they may change a lot before the opening.
Exactly, right, Sam?
But
Right,
like,
Sam?
yeah, I'm gonna take in consideration that 38.50 as a short.
Okay. So the next one on the list that I have is Tesla. So Tesla found a bottom there at 420, a pre-market bottom, and 420, funny enough, corresponds to the biggest position to the bid on the tape. So we've got 154 in ARCA and we've got 108 in INET. So that is the biggest position that we've got to the bid, and it is the bottom. So can Tesla turn around on that side? Absolutely, we can see that. And then the biggest one after, if we're looking at the offer, is 430. That's at 66 on ARCA. So kind of weak tape for now.
Yeah, but we know how Tesla can jump.
Oh, we do.
Those 10 cents, $10 like nothing.
And if we're looking at the 430, that was yesterday's high. So is it able to go? So that's the range, 430, 420. Is it able to go back up there? I believe it can. So I think that to go long it would be 420. And to go short would be at the VWAP, knowing how it can react there.
Yeah, or 430. Like maybe even 426 is doable.
For short.
For a short, yeah.
Okay. At 426, hopefully the pullback, because at 426 for long,
Yeah.
hopefully it's going to pull back a little bit and then have a really good level.
Even there, like let's say if you're looking long at it, 420 being a good level of support for now, temporarily, you can be risking like $2 to make $3 to make $4. So because like let's say the $2 will be you trying to go in at 22 or at 422, and then you put your stop loss below 420. It will be retesting the 426, which is the actual line for the trend, and that's the trade that I see right now. Like
Okay.
yeah, it's very erratic at some point. So not right now, but yeah, I'm good with Tesla. Like keeping it posted if we can go to the next.
Okay, absolutely. So we've got the next one that we have is a new player. So it's NTNX. So NTNX is new on for us and for me. Maybe you've traded it before, you've been trading longer. But NTNX, if we're looking at maybe interesting levels, because right now on the tape, we don't see much. So I'm figuring that NTNX is definitely a different.
Yeah, I don't have. There is no data coming through right now. So the only thing I know is 0.4% down.
So it's got a good float. of 247 and a short float of 2.1%. So that's definitely interesting. So if we're looking, so the levels that I found of interest, we've got 6194. So 6194, that was treated yesterday as the low. So 61 or 6162, around there, 6194 to 62. I would say about 62 right there. So that was a low of yesterday. And it seemed to bounce back from there quite well, and now is interacting with the VWAP, interacting with the 50 EMA, and holding the 200. So at this moment, those are the levels that I see. Yesterday, if we're looking at yesterday's high, this here was it the PCL? I think it was the PCL of the 9th, which was 68. So got good range. What it's going to do, we don't have any data coming out on the tapes. Or do you see anything?
Oh, I don't see anything.
No. So I've got 62 and 68 as a top. So we'd have to see how it reacts to trade, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go there today.
Yeah.
Yeah, float of 2, like I said. It's a float of 247 and a short
It's
float
not
of
bad.
2. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, no, I like it, but right now we can't see anything on the tip.
Yeah. Just to light up whatever. That 6400 is a very relevant level. Like I put the 64 as a blue line here because
Oh,
if
it
you
is
see
blue here for me already.
yeah, okay, so if you have it blue, that's that blue line that you have there is yesterday's open. So it opened at that price yesterday, gap up all the way. Like this thing pretty much didn't move pre-market apparently. So because it closed at 64.42, it opened exactly what it closed.
Mm.
So yeah, okay, yeah, like if you see, where do I have the line? Let's see, here. Yeah, very close. Yeah, okay, it was not precisely 64, but it was between 64 and 63, 70. So yeah. Okay, so basically, like what I'm saying here, if it across the blue line, like the 64 toward the downside, it will mean it will lose this little interaction here, which was like a point of reversal. So yeah, but not much to say about that. I'm kind of blindsided by that one.
Okay, so next one up, QBTS. So QBTS, so the biggest, if we were looking at the bid, whoa, what did I do there?
Don't try about trading that name. I know you, like, it's just like, look at the 3 days. But yeah, go for it. Like, it's just to put in perspective that the first day we touched this thing was trading at between 5 something to $6. Lost the 5, lost the 4, and yeah, it's, yeah. I follow you on that one.
Okay, so if we're looking at QBTS, so the biggest position that we have is at 375 to no, at $4. I'm sorry, that one just showed up. So at $4, that's the biggest position that we have. And funny enough, the $4 was the pre-market pull down. So this morning, so $4 is still the biggest one, and that's 201 lot, and that is in ARCA, and we've got 39 in INET for the bid. Now we do have 375 at 107 in ARCA, and 375 was the pullback of
Yesterday.
No, the day before.
It's the low of yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought it was the day before. No, you are correct. So that was the low, the previous day low. So when we're looking at 375, and right now it's trading at 425, did it find a low there? Possibly. I like the fact that it's bounced, and right now, not only that it's 425, the 375, but right now, the biggest one, and it pulled back at 840 instead of making a new low. It pulled back at 4. Right now, trading above the VWAP, trading above the 200, and
Yeah.
trading above the 50. Is it gaining more strength? If we're looking to the offer, we've got 445 and 5. So if we're looking at ARCA, if we're looking at the closest one in the ask, we've got 445, that's the closest one, and 259. So 215, 259, I'm looking, see, that's why I'm all confused. I'm reading the lots now. So 435, I'll get used to it. So 435 in ARCA, the price for a lot of 259. So 435 is not close, is pretty close to that, and that was definitely a pre-market resistance. So 435, I'll put that there.
Yeah, like if you see, like to me, it is looking quite bullish,
I'm looking at bullish as well.
especially because like the imbalance yesterday was executed at 414. Then it traded a little bit below, but right after market close, it came above those prices. Like this is basically like yesterday here. Like if we say yesterday, it closed right here.
Mm-hmm.
It sink a bit right before the close, but then it went up and it's holding that price quite well.
Exactly.
Then gap
$4,
up, then
right?
came down, and now it's fighting that again.
Agreed.
That 414, I actually gonna put a blind there. It's
I've got it
relevant.
here exactly at 414. I've got that level. So would that be an interesting long at that point? I believe so. I'm not sure. Like, we know that it's able to pull back to the 4 because the 4 was an important pullback this morning. If it pulls back to the 4, then it's going to be short, of course. I would like to see how it maintains at the VWAP, and I like your 414 as a level to put in an order.
Nice. Yeah, we can go to the next.
Okay, so we've got PLTR as the next. So we've got PLTR. So pre-market PLTR pulled back at a 70.81, is it? So 70.81 was
yeah.
this morning. So 70.81, if we're looking at the 70.81, there's nothing that's close to it on the tape for that pullback. So we do have, though, that's the biggest one in ARCA for the bid would be 68, which is quite far. And then we've got 68 is at 135, 70 is at 123.
I'm a little bit concerned about that PLTR. Like, I mean, I don't know. To be honest, I don't have a direction yet. Even like, I'm not looking short. I'm not looking long. My concern with PLTR is that the tape yesterday was very weak, and like even being very weak, like this have to be a machine buying thing here, like buying every like the way this went up. In my opinion, it should be a machine. So like a computer just buying. So if they have those algorithms buying, but like if the overall tape is signaling weakness, hey, it's gonna give everything away pretty much. But let's see, I don't have enough information to sustain that theory. It's just yesterday it was I was scratching my head like why this is still going up, and like it shouldn't be going up the way it was looking. So
I agree.
yeah, so those levels that you have, like
So right now, if I'm looking at PLTR, 72.86, 72.85 seems to be an important level for PLTR. So this here was yesterday's resistance level at 72.85, 72.86. Do you see that?
yeah, I see it.
And then it wicked it again this morning. Wicked it only, but never went through. I see it as weak as well, though it is interacting right now with important levels. If we're looking in the 1 minute, we've got the 50, we've got the VWAP, and we've got the 200 right there. So trading under the PCL as well. So right now the range that I have is 70.81 for the pullback, which was the pre-market low, and we've got the 72.86, which was yesterday's and the wick this morning. So it's a close range, right? Not even $2 for PLTR, but that's the only thing that I have there.
Yeah, if we go down, we might not hold 68. The same thing I was talking about yesterday, but the difference is I'm gonna be very patient with it today. Do not sleep on whatever I believe it is. Like I think it's gonna push back up at the open, but is it gonna be able to hold? That's the big question. Maybe your 72, 86, 85 is gonna act again as a level of resistance. And if the market is not pumping up, like SPY is not really trying to do anything right now, so we're gonna see where PLTR can really go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just want to add one more player right now. Riot just showed up, and Riot showed up at number 2, past Tesla. So
Did you see Mara too?
Oh.
Because they are correlated.
Okay, so Riot right now. So Mara's still in low volume, but is definitely in top 10. So Riot has got a big position at 250 and 255. So the 250 is 1250 is at 101, and the 1255 is at 191. So that could definitely be a double shield right there. I would be interested to see how it reacts to 1250, 1255. It must have had some news because wow, what a bullish move right there. And then we're looking at the largest position in ARCA, which would be at the 14, and the 14 is 1415.
Yeah.
So that is huge
That's
as
an
well.
ARCA?
It's an ARCA. 15 as a lot in ARCA at 14. So
it's 1,000?
1,415.
Yeah. Okay, now I see it.
It's ginormous. So, and right now it's pulling back a little bit. So to pull back at 1255, like we said, 1255, 1250, I would be interested in taking a little bite for a long there.
I like the 1250 should be a good buy.
I agree.
I may try that. I like that.
I think I'm going to take a little long
So
there.
maybe Mara is holding better. I don't know,
Well, if we're looking at Mara, yes, it popped off. The same thing right now is at the VWAP. If we're looking at the tape, the biggest player is 97 at the 23. So 23 seems to be a big level. Yep, 23 seems to be a big level at both tapes, and that seems to be the largest one going down. So 23, we've got combined probably about 160 lot. And that's at the 23. And the 23, wow, that's far for Mara today.
Yeah.
So that is the largest one. So I would, and the way it interacts with the VWAP right there, 2370, 2373 seems to be a
Riot
good
seems
buy.
to be more cleanery, just as you have both. Price action in Riot seems to be a little bit more clean than on Mara.
I like that.
I'm gonna exercise that patience. We have 28 seconds for the open. I'm gonna exercise the patience again today, and I might not jump in right away unless I am very
Market
sure.
seems strong right now. It's crossing both. And the list is starting to turn green. So we'll see how it does.
Yeah. So good luck, Marie. Good
Good
luck to
luck. Good
everybody.
trading.
SPY seems to be trying, but is SPY gonna manage to trade above? We will see PLTR. So PLTR is gonna be the one I'm gonna look at the open.
Okay, right now I'm looking at Riot and Qubit. So Qubit is pulling back. I like that. It's going 2 to 417, where we thought that it would be a good idea to be buying it. We've got NVIDIA. We've got the market right now that's a really big pressure. NVIDIA is respecting well at the moment. The 137, is it going to be a turn? We've got huge buyer there. The biggest position in NVIDIA right now, it seems to be the 136.75 that we've identified, and we've got the 136.60. So it seems to be wanting to pull back there. SPY is respecting well the VWAP. Okay, so that level is big. I am taking a small one in Riot right there. We'll see what it's going to do.
I took PLTR short. Nvidia, look at Nvidia flushing down as you just were saying, like.
Right, going through the 136.
A PLTR, yeah, it tricked me on that one, I think. Yeah, the PLTR got me out right away.
Okay.
That was a little bit crazy there, so let's see. I'm gonna keep my eyes on PLTR. Let's revenge PLTR.
Okay, so we've got now the market that's pulling back. It's still under pressure though. Has not released the pressure. So we'll see what it's going to be wanting to do. So
yeah. I'm willing to take a little bite on Riot. Took a little bite on Riot. Let's see. Okay. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I have my stop loss right below the level on Riot. So.
Okay, so we've got NVIDIA right now that is interacting with the 136.50. So I think that will be where it could be reversing.
Riot's not looking that long now.
Now,
Let's see if it flip, but it's not looking like that. PLTR is skyrocketing.
market is under pressure.
Okay.
So if we're looking at Riot right now, the position as 1350 is still present, which is a 14. Now it's building. Instead of being 1450, it's 1460. And that's then we've got a position at 1350 as well. So pretty big.
I add again right there.
At a Riot?
Yeah, in Riot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's target those 14s and see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm looking at PLTR. I want to see PLTR trading at those 74 probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Riot. Yeah, Riot is doing okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Not comfortable with the price action, but yes.
Okay. NVIDIA now is pushing through the 136. So NVIDIA, the position at 136, hold on to your hat at 136. Both combined in both tape, 1,500 plus
Yeah.
at 136. So
Yeah.
does somebody want it to go at 136 or what?
My concern with Nvidia is that I think it can go 35.
Big pull on the market.
It will be funny. Look at PLTR. I'm glad I'm not of that short, but
Okay, let's look at PLTR to see.
as I say, somebody turned on that machine yesterday and it's holding good. So okay. PLTR flying. I think I'm gonna be out of
Riot?
Yeah. If it doesn't do something soon enough, I'm gonna be out of there. I like the fact that it's holding the VWAP,
Mm-hmm.
but
As well?
I'm not very comfortable trading this name normally, so.
So the market is still huge pressure on the market. Tesla not at the bottom of the 420 yet.
Yeah, Riot pulling back. Yeah, pulling back a little bit too much, I would say. Yeah, I should be okay with my stop loss right there. So I'm gonna respect my stop loss in Riot as I am clearing the level. So let's see what it wants to do. PLTR is still flying. Riot. Yeah, SPY not looking that good, no?
No. Okay, so SPY now is interacting with the bottom at 65, 605.40. 605.88 seem to be wicked it twice.
Mm-hmm. Ooh la la. PLTR is almost at 75. What are you trading, Marie? Riot?
No, right now I took a short on qubits. We'll see how that goes. It's not a big position. I'm looking at Nvidia and Riot. Right now seems to is doing something. I'm looking at the tape right now.
Palantir is just going crazy. Riot recuperate above the VWAP. It's gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like the fact that it's fighting well right there, what it is right now. So Palantir at 75, I think that's gonna be important. Let's see. I'm drawing the line without having any evidence of it, but
Okay, so qubit right now is interacting with the big one at $4.
I don't want to go against it. Let's see. PLTR. If you are that strong, I'm okay with letting you go. Ryder is having trouble with the VWAP. Yeah, I like what Riot is doing. It's just the tape is not looking that good. You are right, QBTS as well.
Mm-hmm. So QBTS
Yeah.
reacted well with that. Did you see the reaction to the 405?
Yeah.
It was like beautiful.
That wick there is concerning.
Yeah.
PLTR through the 75.
So the market is under pressure. It still did not go through. Right, the 605. I like that a lot.
The SPY is not looking that good right now. I know what you mean. It's holding the 605.85, but I don't sense the strength there yet. Okay, let's see. Riot is about to get me out.
Me, it just did.
I just don't like the tape on Riot. I got out my own. I just don't like how it's looking like. And PLTR, it's very tempting to go short PLTR. I know it is flying right now, but why is it flying like that? Okay, like this is PLTR.
Okay, so PLTR actually reacted very well to the level that we said, 75, right? So 75, it wicked it, pulled back.
Yeah, but it's looking a strongish.
Yes. So now it's going to be, we've got a big position at 74.97, and that's 100 lot. So that's, then we've got 78 and 76. So is it possible? Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Oops.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
I took a little bite on PLTR loan.
Okay.
Like, yeah. If that doesn't work, I may know what to do, but like, I don't want to be like stubborn about it. Like yesterday, I got fixated to the short on it, and that wasn't good. But yeah, let's see what it wants to do. If the tape is looking weak, but it's still going higher, why would you fight that? Yeah, you see. It's,
Well, I don't
Okay.
understand what's pulling it back. 74 is big.
yeah, I add a little bit more. Let's see. Right at that up there. So let's see if it's gonna be holding. Yeah, like that tape is not looking long on PLTR. So
Okay, so the market right now is huge, huge pressure, but it's interacting at this moment. Lots of wicking.
okay. So I say I'm gonna give it a test to the VWAP on the PLTR. This is not looking good. Okay, I got out of the way. So it's not looking good. Why would I be going? I'm gonna try to get a good price for the short on PLTR. What are you trading?
Right now I'm in Riot.
Riot. Uh, yeah, the tape is looking slightly better.
Slightly, but
Okay. see. Yeah, Bitcoin pulling back a bit. I took a little long there in Riot.
So, I like the way Nvidia is reacting there. Though there's not a whole lot. The tape on Nvidia is mental.
Yeah, I said 135 already. No, it wicked at 36. $12.32. That Riot I have.
Try to read that price action.
Which one?
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Nvidia, I'm gonna look at it just like let's see. Yeah. It's not looking good now. PLTR now are getting a little bit too personal.
Okay, so Tesla's really pulling back as well. So when we're looking at the market right now, look at Ryan. Neo, I mean.
Okay, I got out of that thing. Palantir, humor me.
Okay, so the market is very, very. Oof.
Yeah, under pressure.
Waha.
Yeah. I it's not looking that bad, like in general, it's just like doing those moves there, like do we have the 45? Yeah, we have the 45 minute. We don't have the range yet. Nvidia didn't even try. Yeah, at the open, Nvidia didn't even try to go higher. Palantir, yeah, should be going short way before. Just like one day you do something and the other day you do the opposite. So
Right.
if you are not in sync,
You're caught.
like when I took whatever I took there, I say okay, today is gonna like I left it quiet and I didn't short the 75 because I say well today it's gonna do something different like than yesterday. It's gonna do the same than yesterday. Like it's gonna go up in low volume, and guess what? It's doing the opposite. So, but today I won't let it do what I like to do. So,
But just so that we know, right? The market is so much under pressure.
yeah, and that's very yucky there.
That's
Yeah.
really bad.
Yeah.
But lots of pressure.
Yeah. Volunteer to help. Did Riot work at the end? No.
It's
Yeah,
still
that's-
around there, but I guess I have a good price, so it's printing for me. So
Now it's going.
and Nvidia just took off as well. I stayed in Nvidia. It's printing for me too. Nice. Whew. That's me breathing.
Doo-doo-doo-ding.
Will Riot have enough to be crossing the VWAP? I really like that double shield at $12.99 and 13. So $12.99 there's a position of 108, but then at 13 there's a position combined of close to 500. Oh God, no! Now it's 700, and then we've got 1310. That's 268, and then we've got 1319. That's 657. So the tape on Riot looks incredibly bullish right now.
Yeah. It's just like I didn't want to stay there for too long because
It's true, like the patience,
I
right?
feel that the move in PLTI is gonna be bigger than the move in Riot.
Okay, I like that.
But let's see. Right now I'm playing with the money of the house because the volume is building up right there. And if it doesn't go through that 72.80, hey, I prefer to be out.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Can get a better price maybe.
So right now, Riot is at the VWAP. So I'm not seeing a whole lot of interaction there that would be enough to pull it back. So I would like that, but I don't foresee any pullback there. And as I said it, there could be a pullback. Nope.
Yeah, I know. Like when it goes, it goes. So
Nope.
it's like Mara kind of in that matter.
No pullback. Holy cannoli.
Mara's looking good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let me look at that. Ooh,
Yeah.
Mara. Oh
PLTI is
yeah,
about to
that's
get me
looking
out.
good. Looking good. Mara's looking really good. Okay, so the market now is going through its bottom range.
Yeah.
Mara's popping off the VWAP very nicely.
So what is the equation here? We are below there. So why would we let it go somewhere else? Because I don't want it to get out and then move in my favor. What is it really looking like?
Well, Nvidia is gonna be a flop.
Floor.
A flop.
NVDA, yeah. Yeah. Glad I removed my stop loss because it actually came exactly to my entry and then keep pushing back down. So
Okay, so Riot now is approaching the 13 mark. So we'll see what we're going to be doing with that. Nvidia doing. How do we say that?
I don't know exactly which one.
Oh, Nvidia got me up, so I'm good with that.
Oh, you were
Okay.
going long on video?
Mm-hmm. So if we're looking, yeah, A nothing samosa. No, a nothing empanada.
Got you. Instead of calling it a nothing burger,
We're not going to call it a nothing burger.
hey, nothing empanadas.
Nothing empanadas.
I like.
Thank you, thank you.
So yeah, it's like I'm exercising my patience with PLTR. Though I think PLTI, I might be wrong. I mean, it's just like the volume is popping up quite heavy there for me to be holding against me. So, yeah. The tape is also flipping too, so Riot,
Right there could be
right.
offering.
an
We'll
entry.
see.
Mhm.
An entry. This could be my ad that I wanted to do. Because it's holding the 80s. There, I'm putting H's everywhere. It's not so.
Pourquoi est-ce que tu fais ça?
Bonne question.
Okay. What is the deal, baby? What is the deal? Well, the deal is to not get smoke on it. We are trapped into what I consider quite heavy resistance right now
In which one?
on PLTR.
Okay.
The problem is that the volume is compromising. Like I mean, like that volume we have on PLTR right there is able to make it reverse. It's about to be able to make a reverse. So do I want to take it out and retake it back? Probably that's what I want to do, but like it's not able to make a 5-minute high. So if we move slightly lower, like below 72.80, then it's gonna make a little bit more sense.
Okay.
So like today, one of the things I'm trying to see is like if I want to exercise a little bit more of scalp the move
Okay.
out of
I like
PLTR,
that.
as it was making no sense to me. So yeah, like that tape is not convincing.
Market is under pressure still.
The SPY is not doing much. It's trying to hold on, but like not able to hold.
Now it seems to be getting a little bit of momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. Spy. Interacting
Pushing
now.
back up.
We are talking heavily.
Nvidia still fighting with a 137.
So Nvidia, yeah, my goodness, eh? But check the tape, the speed of that tape.
Yeah, Nvidia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't see a clear tape flip, but it seems that the RSI has climbed really
PLTI is gonna
back.
get me out. He got me out, so I think we're gonna walk away from that. Doing very poorly there. So Let's see. Yeah, Nvidia keep pulling back down. So PLTR. Let's see the 1 minute of PLTR.
Well, Tesla is rejecting the VWAP. PLTR interacting with the VWAP.
That was wrong. Yeah. I made mistakes today. The half of them is a little bit too many. Okay, there we go. So what are you
Wow.
trading?
Well, right now I'm in Neo and Riot. So, if I'm looking at Riot, not doing all that great. Got me up.
Yeah, Nvidia is losing apparently right now.
So the market again retesting that bottom, under pressure.
Let's see, why I'm shorting PLTR? Well, I'm shorting PLTR because the market is weak. But PLTR is strong, so it's 1.6% up. In relation with the market, PLTR is way stronger. What else? Why? Which other reason do you have to short PLTR?
Big pressure in the market.
How's the tape looking? It's not looking bearish. So okay, stuff. First statement. Okay.
Market's still caught in the range.
The PLTR pushing higher. Okay, so I need to take a break. I think. I mean, I'm gonna stay here with everybody, but like just I'm gonna need to check what I am doing with these things.
So Nvidia is trading above the VWAP now.
Nvidia.
Tape seems to have reversed on Nvidia. We'll see what that's going to have.
A little bit weak Nvidia.
everything is weak. Wow, Tesla. Look at the bottom, how it respected at the bottom.
Yeah, the 420.
PLDR.
Yeah.
See that. It's still going up.
Have smoking very well, so
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Okay, so Riot is interacting with that bottom.
It's breaking the.
Yupper.
Okay, I'm gonna go PLTR one more time. This time I'm gonna go slightly tighter. So exactly. So I gave it like about 25 cents if he wants to move against me. So do I keep looking at it as a short? Yes, but the chart have been very tricky.
So PLTR, you're looking short?
I took a short at 74.10, 74.08, and I give it a couple cents, like 25 cents above, something like that, maybe less.
Yeah, there's a big position.
Yeah, like as I say, it's looking like a short from yesterday. It's just like for some reason it's not working. So mhm. Now it's a little bit more confirmed that short, I guess because SPY is flushing. But
And going through the very important 605.50, right? So that's
Yeah.
an important one.
but I have felt the heat of these things. No good trading up to now for me.
Right back at you.
Yeah, Riot, as I say, I don't believe in those. Mara will be the one I will be trading, but even Mara has a big flush. So like I know I could be like dreaming or something, but if I am right about this,
Mm-hmm.
my trade on PLTR is between $5 to $6 profit. That's maybe that's why it's like chasing the target or whatever, but like what I'm saying here, like a pullback to 68, in my opinion, is totally doable. And you will say, why would you say that? Well,
Mm-hmm.
yesterday when it was pulling back to 68, 67, there was nice liquidity behind there, you know. Like let's say if I say I want to be extremely disciplined and take a long on PLTR, that long it will be around 68. Why? Because 68 is up to now the biggest order I saw compared to the 75. But yeah, let's see what he wants to do.
So I took a little bite at INTC on the pullback. I'm not sure what's going on there, why it is going against market.
Yeah, well, I like the days we were looking short. I was not taking the short because it was below 20. And like if you look at the weekly, for example, like well, even here we don't have enough. Like 1855 is previous low, so very nice. You catch the move?
Yep, at the pullback there, but I'm not sure if, like right now, if I'm looking at the tape, it looks quite bullish, and we've got a big position at 21, but as well a double shield at 2105. So 2105 is 368, 21 is 148, and then we've got as well 2110. That's one, and 21 on wow, it's 60.
Yeah.
600, right? Cumulated on both tapes, so
They are getting some love.
we'll see. I'm not, the market is really, really crazy today. Really crazy. Nvidia still flushing, but interacting with that 135.7. Oof, wow.
Yeah, until they go to 135, to me, it's not a trade
Okay.
on Nvidia. I actually have it marked here. Like, look at those lines. Like, this was before the open. It didn't even went there. Then flush, trade sideways, flush, 37, then close.
Flush.
Now what? 35. Like the way that SPY is looking like.
Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm just keeping my eye on.
The LTR gonna be breaking even. I don't expect it to pull back $1 if I'm gonna be right on that one. So
72.50, eh? It seems to be big on PLTR.
yeah, I have 72.80 as a big one too. And it's funny because that was about the price that it got pushed back up. And look at the reaction right there. It's 72, 73. Like, this is the line here, and like it bounced good
Yes.
before, and now it's bouncing again. But you bounced 3 times. How you say that term is the charm?
3 times the
3 times
charm,
the charm.
3 times the charm.
Yeah, it's very important to pay attention to those things. It's like I today I really felt I was not patient enough at the open, and yeah, we paid the price for that. Let's see now if I am right about this PLTR, which seems to be okay for a longer period,
Look at Lucid.
but yeah, lose it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That said it all. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I don't see what I don't see. You know?
Mm-hmm. That was funny. PLTR.
Yeah, bouncing one more time.
72.80 is the biggest one, right? So at
No,
the pull, but look at the one at 74. Oi, 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 oi. 74. We've got a 560 lot plus the one. Oi. Yep.
So today I'm gonna hold here, take a break, let it do what it wants to do. You won't regret it. And I guess, like, like, if you manage to be careful enough, because haven't I been saying that PLTR is the one that kind of have the right to push back up based on the way, like, here, like this push up, the pull back down was just 1 day, and it was a unfortunate day for them because everything was pulling back down.
Mm-hmm.
And what Nvidia took to give away for like 1 week or two, they give it away in 1 day. So what I'm saying here is, like, if this was just for an external situation, hey, maybe they're gonna go back up in there.
Mm-hmm.
But they are having trouble. Like, look at this, it's 75 or 48, and then 75 34. So it's not holding higher. So we print Davos yesterday 68. We definitely can bounce back up from those 73. But if we don't hold 73, then we're gonna be playing with the 71. And yeah, I'm trying just to remember the strength of the tape over which side it was yesterday, because that's why I am shorting this. Like I know it changed day to day, but today is not that it changed a lot. Like, I mean, it has periods where it go looking like long, but it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't hold it there. So
Agreed.
what are you trading? INTC? Yeah, you're killing INTC. Nice. The SPY is struggling with what was yesterday low. Right now, it's right there. It's yesterday low, 605.50 something. So it's not able to go higher for now. So let's see. What was the volume for today's opening? The volume for today's opening,
605.28 seems to have been resistance. The
1.5.
market
Yeah.
is still under pressure and it's still tanking.
That's a very technical bounce from PLTR. I guess it will need to hold a bounce.
Mm.
Yeah, it's looking good toward the long. So finding
74 is
resistance
very
at the VWAP.
big, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think the VWAP is going to be big.
Playing with the money of the house on that one, as I am expecting a bigger move. There's something that is looking cleanish here.
Market's still under pressure, but seems to want to reverse. So we've got SPY right now that's at the VWAP, but
Yeah, SPY is trying to, so
SoFi seems to be bouncing. We'll see.
So far, yeah, I saw it was in the list today too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for something that is clean. Like, INTC is looking okay. SMCI. What is SMCI doing? Yeah, SMCI is not looking that good, to be honest. Like, it's looking short. Then we have Mara, which is holding the 23 temporarily. So then we have Hood, which is not doing much. Uber at 62.94. This thing keep pulling back down.
Uber.
Yeah, day after day. Came from 66 basically to 60.24.
Seems to have found some resistance there, though.
Yeah, definitely. And this it's looking a little bit downtrend, so
Is it?
yeah, if you see here, like in the chart, if I do a line here,
Yeah, if you go to lows then after, though. Seems like a
like
almost
this
like
one,
a Christmas, yeah.
yeah, like compressing a bit.
Mm-hmm. It seems like it. Mara. You're in Mara?
No, I'm not in Mara. Yeah, Mara's looking good for those 23.
So the biggest position in Mara is at 23 in both tapes to the bid, and that is a position of 23. It's almost 600.
Yeah. Yeah, like I missed that trade as I was not looking at it. But if I see it at 23, it's already 60 cents. Well, it's 23.30, the one we have.
Mm-hmm.
It's 30 cents only above.
And iBid is crossing right now. If I'm looking at iBid, it's crossing the VWAP with confidence, really reacting well to a double bottom there. So there are days that iBid trades like Mara. TQQ strong as well, gaining some strength. We've got the market, so SPY is crossing the VWAP with confidence and now interacting with the 50 EMA in the 5 minutes. NVIDIA is interacting with the VWAP as well. Really big curl on the RSI for NVIDIA.
Yeah, PLTI is gonna get me out one more time. Very soon, right now, pretty much. So, okay, I'm out of PLTI. That was a trade where I was playing with the money of the house. Yeah, I have trouble elaborating my plan right now, so I need to
Okay, Mara is at
the
the
VWAP right now.
VWAP right now.
Let's see. I have a short for PLTI one more time, but this time going with the tape.
Okay.
So there is a decent lot at 74 74.50. So, did you took Mara?
Yes, I did, but
Yeah, so didn't want to chase it, but yeah, PLTR having trouble to get to those 74.47. But I don't have to jump on. Like I'm gonna be a little bit more disciplined and hold it there because I see the size very clear right there. So yeah, it's losing strength. So I say I'm gonna be disciplined. I won't even look. I have my order in already, so if you get it, you get it. If he doesn't get it, you don't have to fight for it. At least now at this point. Let's see. Mara is still flying. What about Tesla? Tesla have been under trouble there.
okay. So the market is at it wicked the market high, still wants to gravitate towards it.
Okay, PLTR going without me one more time. Now it's looking very bad. But the SPY is pumping higher, so
It is now gravitating towards the market high.
as I say, PLTR, I have my order. I'm gonna do my best right now to not jump into the trade because I see it going on my I was going short on PLTR and wick my entry pretty much close to. So yeah, it's holding the VWAP. Just wait for it. Especially because the SPY is pushing through.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get there. Riot is not holding this. Riot, if you see Riot,
No, I did not. I didn't go to
it's
Riot.
still not holding the 1250.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically like that. The PLTR, the same thing than yesterday. Like the tape looking not good at all, and it just keep pushing higher and higher. And that's why I say I have my entry. Like I have an order to get filled at 74.47.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going like 2 cents, 3 cents above, in front of the order I saw, and I guess that's the order that is gonna put it a little bit under stress. And yeah, let's see. Yeah, you see, like pushing 74. Then it's gonna go what 74.
Wow.
And like somebody's from running it at 74.25.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to do the same? Let's look at it. Yes, I may need to do the same.
You just see Mara.
Mara's flying.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Yeah, trouble with the VWAP.
very big trouble with the VWAP.
Okay, let's see. Oh, BLTR. Push a little bit better. Like I can get if I would like 74.15 is a decent price as well. But the 25 is a little bit more. Let's see. I went 25, 74.25. I know I changed the whole idea, but is a good price yet. There is some liquidity right there. Okay, PLTR. Let's see, what are you gonna be doing?
So the market right now is interacting as wicked. The today's high
SPY.
first buy.
That's the opening.
And Mara is flushing. So glad we didn't take that one too big.
What is RSP doing? Okay, I got the entry on PLTR. RSP is not looking that good, so SPY. Yeah, PLTR. Let's see.
Okay, so Qubit is flying right now. Way too much patience for that trade.
Which one?
Qubit.
Okay. Yeah, PLTR. I'm just gonna give it above the 50 by a little bit. And let's see what it wants to do. Perfect.
Here we go. Money.
Oh, because it's
Here
QBT.
comes the money, 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 money.
Yeah, I see. 455. Yeah, it's PLTR is really really interesting vibration. PLTR.
Okay, so the market now still under pressure and is crossing. Now it's interacting with the EMA 200.
Yeah, very narrowing today. It's like 606.62 and 605.80. Yeah, let's see. SPY keep pushing back up.
Still under pressure.
Yeah. So what I want to look. GameStop is 28.89.
Nvidia doing nothing. It's still below the VWAP, below the. Okay, so Riot's interacting right now with the. Is that the 50 yield? That's the 50. Tape has flipped a little bit on Riot. Okay, market now is wicked the 200 on the 5 minutes. 200 EMA.
Yeah, that SPY is gaining some strength there.
PLTR, wow, eh?
Yeah, like it's like I just put myself in the shoes of the loan. Like let's say you are taking a loan on PLTR. You are suffering pretty much as much. Like I mean, let's say if you get here, we get 1, 2, 3, then go down. 1, 2, 3, then go down. And yes, this move was strong at the open, so that's maybe why. Like there is some real buying there going, but like that tape is looking not that strong. So like, but yesterday was the same. The tape was not looking that strong, and it was still pumping up. So there's a lot of resisting at 74.50, 76. So
SPY is releasing a little bit of pressure. And it seems to be to the upside. We'll see how that goes. INTC has definitely slowed down.
INTC.
SPY crossed the market. It's opening high. Today's high, not opening high. Today's high. Releasing pressure.
Let's look a little bit deeper on SPY. Oh yeah, it's looking good toward the long right now. Is it gonna be able to hold? Let's say I normally don't like
Crossing
to
the
do this, but
200.
if I have, let's consider the weight of the.
So SPY's crossing the 200 in the 5 minutes.
Yeah, that candle's looking very good.
Very bullish.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess it's a patient. Like patient is what matter right now.
Patience is of your virtue.
It is not today for me. To be honest, today
It's been very
is,
difficult. Very difficult. I took a couple of bad trades after bad trades.
Yeah, the thing here is
Market, finally.
finally going somewhere. Yeah, it's let's see. That's a nice candle in the 1 hour. Yeah. Yeah, like my subconscious or whatever it's asking me right now, like if the market is looking that strong, why are you going short in PLTR? And I guess it's a little bit of a like the fact that it looks like a short in the
Okay.
tape. Like and I say it looks like a short in the tape. It's relative because like there is decent size at the offer everywhere too. Like I mean we have 75 being 643, 74.99 being 150. So can we go to 75? Yes, we can go to 75. How close are we? Well, it's $1 to get there. Do we have sizes toward the downside? Well, yes, we do. We have 68 with 159. We have 70 with 197. We have 72 with 85. Like anything is possible right now. Like it's like it's $1 against 3 pretty much toward the downside. So of course I didn't price in a whole dollar for that short. I am actually only risking like I think I say like 20 cents maybe. A little bit more like it's 20, 21. No, 26. So let's see.
Nvidia gained some strength from the market. I think we finally have a bullish tape on Nvidia.
Look at that. Yeah, it's looking okay.
No crazy
Yeah,
volume
kinda.
there.
Yeah, no. Not a lot of momentum. about Tesla. So Tesla, Tesla is weak, a little bit weak in there on that interaction with the trend.
Okay.
And
Market re-entering the range. SPY's re-entering the range.
So for anybody watching, feel free to like and subscribe if you see if you like what you're seeing. Basically, we trade every day from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. So yeah, today haven't been the best day, but hey, about real trading, that's part of the process.
Correct.
Yeah. How good was that entry? It was good enough. How good were the other entrants? Like, not that good. So, we should have a metric for measuring our patience. It's like, oh, how patient were you with that?
I like that.
Yeah, like I took the 72 here as a short. It worked for a second, then it didn't work at all. So I got out of the way, let it go all the way up. And then I felt I was not patient enough into going with a size that was making sense, like from the tape.
Absolutely.
So let's see if we manage to pull back significantly, and if I have a good price, it's gonna be good enough for me to hold for the rest of the day.
Okay.
Because if you see here, we have this volume execution here. My price is right on top of that volume execution. So yesterday, where was my flood yesterday? Like, I mean, yesterday, if you flip this chart and you put that candle right here in the bottom, I was going against it. So, though today it's not that I did better, but now that trade is looking better in that matter. But yeah, let's see if SPY provide a little bit. SPY not the overall market, but SPY as a point of reference for us to look at.
Absolutely.
So like, yeah, SPY have a big candle right there in the 5 minutes. And this is just a 1 minute candle for now. So let's see. La 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 la. La 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 la.
May I ask a favor to put INTC up there, please?
Yeah, for sure. This is right there. Yeah. It's looking very healthy for your long. SPY is pulling back down. Yeah, this is probably gonna be giving the bottom, or what looks like the bottom for now. I can look at it a little bit deeper, I think. So SPY. Yeah, it's definitely under pressure where it is right now.
Well, it's releasing pressure, so we'll see what it's going to do.
If you re-enter into the 606.25, it's gonna accelerate a little bit until the 606.00. Like between the 606.25 and the 606.00, the speed should be decent there. It should pull back fast once you re-enter into the 25. That's something I'm gonna be evaluating more and more, because we are kind of able to not predict, because we don't really predict it, but we are definitely able to look at the volume that have been executed, and we can kind of gauge how fast it should get there. Like what I'm saying basically here, that today at that 606, 606.25 below there is not much volume holding. So until the 606.00. So yeah,
There you go. So we've got INTC that is now seen to be making new highs. New highs. We found some sellers there. It seems to be breaking previous resistance. We'll
Yeah.
see how it's going. SPY is at a well. It's pulled back, but seemed to be respecting well
Like the
the
INTC,
200.
I find it beautiful. Like you took the INTC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like yesterday you were calling that short and it was below 20. It was like 1990, 1998, I think. And you say, well, are you not able? Why are you not willing to take the short? And the reason why I was not interested in the short is because like this thing bottom between 1880s and 1990, 1945
Mm-hmm.
around those prices. So like it wasn't that interest. Like I mean, you were like the risk to reward ratio was not there for me in the short. So if you will be looking like a long, well, I know we can pop up to 21, something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and that is kind of what it's doing today. It's very funny or funny or interesting, however you wanna see it. Like I think it's interesting is a better word. The INTC is that strong, and Nvidia have been chop around this way.
Absolutely.
So it's like, what is going on?
Agree.
And I like, well, we have Nvidia selling for the last the last month, like since earning, like we had that pop up to the 150 during the earning, and like we didn't hold. So and then it just have been a selling story. So and like if the market is due to a heavier pullback, as we are seeing, let's say on SPY, like SPY, I know SPY is super strong. Like I get it. It's just like in the low shorter time frame, like this is not holding that good. Like I mean, it goes up, then it pull back quite aggressively, go back up, selling slowly, then big sell off.
Is
Then,
that a big head?
you like head shoulder?
Bottom there, those two bottoms.
Yeah, maybe I'm not getting what you're asking me. Like, can
Like
you
that
elaborate?
head? Is that a big? There seems to be no lower than that. Lower,
This
lower,
one?
lower, lower,
This one?
lower. Yeah, that seems to be.
Like a head and shoulder?
Well, I'm not sure if it's a head, but there's definitely resistance right there.
But you are seeing it like as a reverse head and shoulder?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't look at it as a reverse head and shoulder because it's no symmetrical. Like the asymmetry on it is a little bit too much.
Crazy.
Yeah, like yeah. Let's see. Maybe if we go 60 minutes. No, even if we go 60 minutes,
It's
looking
not
like-
there.
No. So let's see. So what you can see here in my position chart, position chart. I am PLTR. Whatever is red means I am going short. Blue here means that I am in the money. If it's orange, I am out of the money. Right now I'm in the money 62 cents on PLTR. This will be the diff. I
Okay.
think at some point I'm just gonna put the name of those things there and you're gonna be able to see everything. But yeah, today haven't been the best day for us. I got very smoky on PLTR compared to yesterday, and yeah, a little bit of over trading here, and that's not good. Like Riot, I took a long Riot here.
Mm-hmm.
Here didn't work, got me out. Tried the long again. I didn't see them. That was a hotkey mistake. Then tried the long here. I didn't see the momentum kicking in, so I lost patience and I went out. Then it moved.
It moved.
But yeah, not able to hold the view up. This is not looking good for me, the Riot. So instead of trading Riot, maybe I will be trading Mara. Did you see we had another interaction with the 2330?
No, did
But
not
like,
see that.
yeah, it was like just a couple minutes ago, like 20 minutes ago maybe. But right now I don't want that 23. I wanted to go long at 23. Right
Okay.
now I don't want to go long at 23 anymore. Why? Good prices doesn't get offered that often. Normally, like I know you're having a choppy day, but yeah, I think it wants to trade below those 23. So especially because there is a little bit of price compression right here.
Mm-hmm.
If you see, we have like, let's say I'm gonna ignore that wick that we're gonna take it like this, and then like this. I can even ignore this one if I want because it's a little bit noisy. But yeah, price compression. Once you get there, you're gonna have to take a move. And when we look at the tape, that tape is not looking that bullish. That tape is looking quite bearish actually now.
Which one do you say?
So Mara, yeah. Look at the 23 being stacked right there,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and then you have below the 23. Like this is 2250, 2260, and the offer is there, but it's too far, I think. So let's see what it wants to do. So PLTR, yeah. I want to see PLTR breaking the 72. Is that the 72, the one that it will bounce? Yeah, 7280. 7280. I want to see PLTR trading below 7280 before I decide to hold for a bigger move. Let's see. Yeah. What are you trading right now? INTC
I'm
yet?
still in
Yeah.
INTC.
Yeah, very sweet trading on INTC. Marie is a little bit better than me trading low cap or low flow stock.
Today I'm not sure that I
Uh,
can deserve that, but yeah, I got smoked.
Well, we don't take a day as a point of reference. It's the overall data. Like, I mean, yeah, most of the time you do well in those days. So, QBTS, you have QBTS. What were you doing with QBTS? Going long? Oh, it's looking good yet. It's looking like if it wants to trade above the major trend. And let's see, I think I had a 15-minute trend. Yeah, like, like interaction here. This time looking like if it wants to trade above. The only thing I will say about it is that you can see that it can trade very close to the trend for quite a long time. So if it doesn't clear it with confidence, maybe it's gonna reject it one
There's
more
a
time.
battle right now, right?
Yeah, definitely. So
Okay, INTC, though I see that I see the tape is quite strong. There's definitely a big support resistance that's happening around 2055, 2051, 20. So that seems to be pulling the stock a little bit towards that. And 2055, it's like 2055, 2050 is an important level, right? So that was a support right here a little earlier. So I'm monitoring at the moment. I don't want it to pull back to 2050, though we do have big positions at 2105, 21, and 2110, which
Yes.
is really nice to be able to pull towards that. The market, though, right now is has gained some strength. So SPY is trading above the 50 EMA in the 5 minutes, above the VWAP as well, interacting well with the 200 EMA. Seems to be wanting to push it back up. So I'm a little confident staying in INTC at the moment, and that it will be pulled to those levels
okay.
at 21. I don't like what it's doing right now. To your point, QBTS at this moment will be taking off. Damn, sorry.
Hey, it's normal. Yeah, it's
I
Yeah.
don't want INTC coming back down to 2050.
like that PLTR trying to hold the VWAP. It is holding the VWAP good enough. Though the tape is still the same story here. The tape is not looking that strong on PLTR. For your INTC, I had a comment, and it's that your INTC
Seems to be
seems to be like right now. I know
making
that
lower. I don't like.
yeah, like something hard to manage in this is that the pullback can be quite aggressive. But
And I feel that I just want to cry because I see QBTS.
QBTS, yeah, but QBTS. Hey, you cannot catch all the move, you know. So
Yeah, but I just so that everyone would know, I was in a QBTS at 4:30,
Yeah,
and I got out.
it's understandable.
Hey, though QBTS is my best trade today.
Yeah, SPY was the one I wanted to look at. Yeah, like SPY. Yeah, for INTC, do you think he can make 22 today?
There's a lot of volume.
Hey,
But
you don't sound that convinced about
I'm
it.
not that convinced, no. I see a lot of volume. It's just that my double shield at 2051, 2050 is getting me nervous. And that stack going up to there is getting me nervous. Though I like the way that it's respecting all the levels actually. Like it's respecting the 50 EMA right now, and that's in the 1 minute. Respecting the 50, respecting the VWAP, respecting the 200. Very, very strong right now. But we found a little bit of a battleground right there. And I believe that if 1260 is printed, that it's going to gravitate to the 2050. And that would mean the trend is reversed. I don't like it.
So basically, we'll be like, take your profit and walk away.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I like, okay, so QBTS right now. Oh, I hate this.
It's incredible. Like PLTR seems to be wanting to get me out one more time. I am playing like I'm breaking even in the PLTR. The reason for that is because shouldn't get to the price I have. Like my average price is 74.25. If we get there, it's okay. But like right now, there is decent volume there that should hold the price below there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we get there one more time, it's like very choppy action for me there. Like as I said, I should be scalping more and more, but I'm not a good scalper, so I need to exercise that. And yeah.
Okay, so INTC. Yeah, I know what you mean. INTC right now is, I don't like the RSI pullback. It's consolidating there quite long.
Yeah.
And the 2050 and 2055 now is still there. RSI has curled back down. So I'm going to give it UINTC. You hurt me.
Yeah, it's pushing up now quite well. And like I would be expecting some resisting at 21.
Correct. That 21 right now has jumped. So the position, as you remember, the 21 position used to be around the 400. Now it's close to 900. So at 21.
Nice.
So NVIDIA is not doing much. It's really caught in a range. It is now interacting. We knew the 135, 45 did not hold that. Not doing well. We've got Riot. Dang, dang, dang. Should have kept Riot.
It's funny
Did
that
not.
the Nvidia find the seller right at 73.50 because it was quite clear there. Like so, Riot, you say was the other? Yeah.
Should have stayed in Riot. No.
Yeah, that one.
$1 on that stock?
Oh, yeah,
Come
that's,
on.
That was what like I went heavy in the last one
Oh.
because I was trying to get from 12. I got it at 12:02, 13:02 first. And I said, well, if it goes to 14, that it was the price that it was kind of signaling. So let's see, Mara. Mara's looking good too. Yeah, PLTR. I'm observing the interaction there between sellers and buyers, and like now I get why I'm getting a smoke on that one. Like I mean, though the tape is looking the way it's looking, like buyers are in control by quite a lot right now, and yeah, you see front running right there. Yeah, let's see what happens later, but like I like the way it's reacting to the level. So let's see what is SPY doing.
So SPY right now interacting with the 200 EMA.
Mm.
So N is above it. So
I don't like how
it's,
SPY is looking though.
it's above the range at the moment. So we'll see what it's.
Well, I
going
like
to
it for the
want to
short. I
do.
don't like it for the long. Because he went above. Yes, he made a 5 minute high.
Under pressure.
Do we have the CVDs on SPY? Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, yeah. SPY is. You see that? That's what I mean. Like, you see the CVD here. Look at the sellers compared to the buyers on SPY. Oh, mother PLTR.
Okay, so INTC has found a double top there.
Yeah, I see. It's
Big, big, big pull on the RSI. Big pull on the RSI.
you see the retraction on the volume, like it's like retraction. I think I'm trying to find a word to explain that. It's like a ease in the movements,
Okay.
and then like I think I hear somebody saying the quietness before the storm.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, but wow, SPY have been incredible strong. Like I mean, look at that push-up. We put another high.
I'm losing patience with INTC.
Me with PLTR, but as I say, I'm going to respect my stop loss. That was a decent order previously. So, and I from long ago I already sense I am fighting the trend. So
Well, I'll be out of the I'll be out of the trade if INTC is going to break or go through in the 1 minute. If it crosses the 200 EMA, 50 EMA,
Okay.
I'm out.
understood. Yeah, I will be looking for the trade to hold for the rest of the day, and
Wow. SPY is still under pressure, but is wanting, now it's crossing, well, making total new highs.
okay, I'm out of INTC, PLTR, sorry. Yeah, I see. Out of PLTR. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, they have.
A lot of noise out there.
Yeah, the building process.
Okay, so the market is still pushing higher. So we'll see if INTC.
I think I want to give a little shot tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's check the tape again. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the 21 now is over 1,000 on INTC.
Yeah, Mara should be good. Hey, I took Mara along. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if it's gonna work. It's looking okay. And I like the fact that it have been bouncing decently. This is Mara. SPY.
INTC did not even go to that.
Hey, to your exit point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see. Hey, it's looking clean in the 15 minutes.
That 2050, so big. So it's caught right in the middle of the 2050 into two big positions, which 21 is over 1,000. And then you've got the 2050 that keeps pushing and building, and the 2051, which is definitely smaller because we've got that stack too, but the stack is about 600. So it seems to be wanting to gravitate there. I'm not pleased.
Yeah, definitely understandable.
Again, we're so funny. Eh? Not pleased. So let's go, market. Stop unpleasing me.
Yeah, I don't like what is happening with Mara and the 24. Yeah, like if we have Mara here,
Mm-hmm.
that 24 was quite heavy. There was very nice stacking at 24. So is it gonna be trading above? It is trading above already.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's crossing right now.
question is, it's gonna be holding. Could be holding. So I add a little bit more there. Let's see.
Okay, I really like the tape on riots. I'm gonna be quiet there.
Maybe that more. Now I add it correctly. Wasn't correctly before. And yeah, that makes sense.
So market right now has found a little bit of a still under pressure zone. Still under pressure. You booger, INTC. You're such a booger.
Yeah, I pulling back quite aggressively.
Mm-hmm. Well, look at
I
that
guess that
stack going
PLTR
to
is
2050.
And to see, yeah, but that's a good price for the long. No, I have the 2050 as a point of reference.
Mm-hmm. Now though, yeah, no, they're still there at 21.
Yeah,
Okay, market is just still pushing.
okay.
Market is still pushing.
Mara is need to hold at 24 maybe. What I want to look, SPY. Yeah, SPY. Yeah, pushing good.
Riot got me out.
Bitcoin pushing higher, so that's good. So SMR gonna hold. Probably yes. Let's see.
Market releasing, so SPY's releasing pressure right now. We've got a triple top happening at for SPY at 607.15.14,
Yeah, that's not looking good though.
and there's no more pressure on the market. Seems to be we could be entering a little bit of a consolidation period. We will see.
Okay. Yeah, it's they have a woodpecker. The left that is called woodpecker,
Okay.
and it's to bring up the frames of the walls.
Very loud.
Yeah.
Yep. So market is still respecting that top very well, actually.
Yeah, SPY is going higher yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mara is not looking that good right now. Come on, Mara, hold the 80s. Okay, that's a big pullback.
Okay, so market now has definitely triple top there. So the triple top is at 607.14 about. So that is definitely concerning. Though it is still above the trading the today's range and opening. Yeah, today's opening range is definitely above that and respecting the 200 well, so we'll see.
I retook the PLTR based on a SPY pretty much.
Missing a little bit of patience with INTC.
Yeah, this is looking funny now toward the downside because those candles are a little bit too big.
Mm-hmm.
about SPY?
SPY is as wicked only. As wicked the 200 EMA. Strong wick. Seems like the buyers are still. There is a little bit of a curl on the RSI, pulling back.
Chop around.
No kidding. Nvidia interacting with the VWAP. Just don't see a big trade on.
On anything, pretty much. Like, like we're gonna call it the Davis killer, the PLTR. It's
The what?
Davis killer.
Davis killer.
Yeah, it's no like I know I keep going short. I think at some point it's just walk away from it. But yeah, Nvidia is still under the water. So the reason why I keep going short is because I think there is downside, but hey, or I wasn't disciplined enough to take it at a good price, or this thing really wants to pop even higher. So
Wow. Now we've got a position on INTC. That's not only matching, but absolutely trumping everything. Did you see the $20?
and that's why I say the pullbacks in INTC are a little bit aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
So
Market now pushing back up.
it's pipeline.
Is it going to make a quadruple top there, or is it going to cross it?
It's definitely finding resistance there.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a quadruple.
QBTS. Yeah, QBTS came back down. You see, like now you look at it, and it's good that you missed that trade in QBTS because it didn't hold above the trend. INTC, yeah, INTC I think is a little bit too bearish right now. Mara, yeah, Mara, I'm glad I'm out of there. Like, it would be a good entry maybe at around 23.50. But I think PLTI is gonna be my last trade of the day. If not, like, it's gonna get a little bit too messy. It is messy already, and if I keep going, maybe it's gonna be too messy. So it's like, I think it's gonna be good to maybe call PLTR the last trade of the day. If he hold, good. If it doesn't hold, well, walk away. Tomorrow is another day. And sometimes in trading, you only have to make sure that you survive to trade next day. So, yeah. Like when you are seeing like, oh, this is a good trade, and you say that to yourself, it's a good trade. Just look at the results. Like, and how many shots you give it, and it worked or it didn't work. Well,
Mm-hmm,
I give
mm-hmm.
it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Of course, on 8 times, 10 times, at some point you're gonna be right. But the cost of these 8 times is like now if you make it, you're just gonna pay for it back in the best case.
Mm-hmm. You might break
Yeah,
even, right?
Exactly. So is your idea that good? The results don't lie. So when you take a good trade, it works pretty much right away, or it doesn't work. So let's take a look at Tesla. Look at Tesla. It's like look how close it went to the 430, and then push back down. So SPY is not looking that good right there. I know it's playing with the psychology of many traders right there, but hey, it does what it does. That's what it's designed to do. So AMD was one that I was looking at that it was looking quite bad. Yeah, I guess that VWAP short makes sense. So NVDA still going down. I think Nvidia wants to go 135 today. It is totally doable. Totally doable. Like this is not like my trade on PLTR. Like in PLTR, I would really need to pull back quite a lot for it to hit my target. But on Nvidia, like, hey, from 137 to 135, that will be $2. Your risk shouldn't be more than 50 cents in there. So that basically is a 1 to 3,
Mm-hmm.
1 to 4 actually, if you get the 73. But yeah, that's part of the game. Just make sure you respect your plan. Yeah. What else are you trading? You have QBTS, I think.
Short
QBTS
from the
short.
VWAP.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good short. And what else do you have? INTC.
I've got Riot.
Riot. Okay. Riot long.
I am out of Riot.
Okay, you're out of Riot. Okay, cool. So, INTC.
And what are you trading now, Diggy?
Try to guess.
BLTR.
Short. So, it's my stubbornness of it. PLTR. So, and as I say, that's maybe the last shot I'm gonna give to it. And yeah, right now that chart is looking slightly more ugly, but the tape is not looking that ugly. So, you pick your poison.
Well, I know that tomorrow what I am going to do and not do is going to be what I am not going to do is move away from the trades that I believe are going to be moving. Like, that's insane to have written those. They were beautiful. The levels were beautiful that we had there, and yeah, that breaks my heart.
Yeah, they shake you out and then you.
Oh, you move away and you say, "Oh no."
And it's not the same when you get checked out of a good level. Like I think I didn't take any good level today. That's out of the place for the good to go. But I think that when you get checked out of a good level, like when you come back to it, like most of us can be a little bit tilted.
Exactly, it's true.
So because
It's
you're a little
true.
bit tilted, you're not trading with the same confidence that you were trading the setup from the beginning.
I
So
agree with you 100%.
it's
Right? Is it really? Is it really? Is it
Yeah.
going to? Is it?
second guessing yourself in the
Absolutely.
second shot.
Absolutely.
So
Is that normal? I think that's normal, but it's like you say, if you stay in there, you watch the level, how they interact, and you take it where you said you were going to take it, and the tape, as well as the level, as well as the market, is fueling that. Yeah, I went flippy and moved too many.
like if there is something I can say related to that is that whenever I feel I have the rush of being on a trade,
Mm-hmm.
that never pay well.
What's
Never
that?
pay well. Like
Ooh.
like oh yeah, I'm missing the trade. No, you're not missing the trade. You can miss many trades. That's totally right. But like if you miss it, you miss it. Just don't jump on it. Don't chase it. just let it work.
Mm-hmm.
And like, let's say you miss it. Like, there are so many trades. Just if you miss one trade, just go for another that might be as good, maybe better. So don't get married to the trade. That's the point.
Mhm,
Don't get married to
mhm.
the trade. Like, I am married to PLTR short.
PLTR.
Like, as I say, is I know why I'm married to that short, but like, hey, that's not how would you say, like, justifiable?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like to take a like 8 snaps just because you believe in the trade. No, that's not right. Like 3 should be kind of 3 and gone.
You know what? I like that. Tree and gone.
Yeah, we remember we were trying to exercise that word long
Mhm.
ago.
I remember at the beginning. 3 and gone. If you can't read it well, 3 and gone.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 minutes left, Davey.
Yeah, we. If I survive PLTR good, I'm gonna try to hold it for the rest of the day. Like, basically what I'm saying here, I am trading PLTR. My entry is 74.43. If by lunchtime it have been traded below the VWAP,
Mm-hmm.
I just drop out the break even and I let it go wherever it wants to go. I have a bearish sentiment on PLTR. It's not just because of PLTR. It's not that I think that there is anything wrong with PLTR. I think that this stock is very strong, and that's how he smoked me today. And
Mm-hmm.
like, but what I think is that SPY, like you see, is strong. Is holding the shorter trend.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that we are due to a pullback. Like yesterday, we went all the way up with a lot of strength at up to 608. Do I expect it to go back to 608 today again, as it was trading yesterday for the whole afternoon, and being kind of aware of what are the resistance in there? So if this guy, let's say if a SPY managed to re-enter into the 606 or 605.85, I will be expecting PLTR to lose a little bit of that much buying that he have right now, and like because of losing that momentum, it could come back, retest maybe the 70, like let's say like 68, and being like a little bit too expecting too much from it.
Okay.
But the 72, to test the 72 or the 71, it's not that bad. I think you can definitely do that. Yeah, but let's see. Up to now, I have been wrong on that one. What about you, Marie? What would you like to say?
Well, right now, if I'm looking at SPY, we found now a quadruple top. So, as it found, like you said, a
What
lot
time
of
frame are you
percent-
looking at? Just
I'm
because
looking at the
will-
5
At
minutes.
the 5 minutes, okay.
So, in the
One-
5 minutes, we almost have a 5 top.
Just I would like to be able to explain it because I don't see your quadruple
Okay,
top.
so right now, if I'm at 607, 607,
Now
12.
I see. Okay, 1, 2.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, so
Oh, yeah,
3,
gotcha.
4. We've got 4 at 607 and almost that white candle. So, yeah, it seems to be find some resistance there. So if we're looking at the pressure on the market, it's definitely been released. Like you say, it's right now SPY is above the 200 EMA again in the 5 minutes. So is it looking like it's going to be a period of pullback a little bit? Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with
Yeah, it could happen.
you. It could happen.
Cool. So, yeah. So basically, that's it for today. I hope you enjoy. The smoke didn't affect you too much, and yeah. Let's have fun and let's see. Tomorrow is another day. Definitely, we're gonna survive to that other day.
Absolutely.
So,
Tomorrow's Friday is usually exciting.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So let's see
We'll
what
see you
what
tomorrow.
mother market is gonna bring us tomorrow. So I hope everybody have a good day and see you then.
Bye.
Bye.